Fresh water is a very valuable and non-renewable resource, and there's increasingly cases of water shortage around the world. Agricultural practices use a significant amount of the world's water, with irrigation using most of it. In 2010, Canada alone used 838 million cubic meters of water for agricultural irrigation purposes. This large use of water has led to an emphasis on finding more efficient and effective ways to irrigate crops. My name is Hutchinson, and I have come up with the Hutch Plus Irrigation Innovation, a way to irrigate field crops more efficiently. The Hutch Plus Irrigation Innovation is a new, innovative way to use thermography to improve irrigation methods for field crops. It would work by having a thermography camera attached to the arm of a central pivot irrigation system, where it would run along a set of tracks on the arm, aided by a 1 horsepower electric motor moving a wire attached to the camera platform back and forth along the arm. The thermography camera, powered by solar energy, would scan ahead of the irrigation system to the next vector of the field and determine how much water each sector of the next area needs. Higher temperatures would indicate that the plant requires water, while cool temperatures indicate that it does not. The camera system would then relay this information directly to the computer controlling the irrigation system by way of a retractable cable connecting the two, and the irrigation system would then apply the right amount of water accordingly while using GPS to confirm the location. As of 2010, there were 7,685 farms using crop irrigation methods in Canada. The majority of these farms were located in British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Ontario. The target market would most likely be those who have larger operations and are currently using center pivot irrigation systems, as they would have the most need for such a product. Those with large operations would have to use a lot of water to ensure productivity of their crops, so something that could save them water would be very appealing to them. The Hutch Plus Irrigation Innovation can be sold, maintained, and installed by a variety of companies across Canada, such as Vanden Bush Irrigation in Ontario and Prairie Side Equipment in Alberta, making it accessible to farmers in different regions. The cost of this product would change depending on a variety of factors, such as the number of irrigation arm spans and the hours of labor needed to install and set it up. This chart shows a breakdown of the costs per part, but does not include the added margin for profit. This innovation would be beneficial to Canada, as it would create many jobs as well as support existing jobs. Jobs would be created as people would need to be hired to test the cameras and the track systems, deliver and set up the systems, and do maintenance on the systems when needed. Additionally, existing jobs such as truck drivers, delivery men, and those who create the different components would be supported. The team at Hutch Plus Irrigation Innovation would try to work with underprivileged and Aboriginal communities in order to help make a difference in the lives of those Canadians. Those from these communities would be given first chance at training opportunities on how to maintain and install this product, and thus allow them to have access to a new job market where they would be given first chance at the jobs. The Hutch Plus Irrigation Innovation would also be beneficial, as by using it, farmers would be able to conserve water by only watering when needed. This would also prevent the possibility of overwatering, which can cause runoff of chemicals and nutrients into waterways. Additionally, irrigation has been shown to increase crop yields by an average of 18.7% and increase profit by at least 21.4%. So for example, if yield expectations for corn in Ontario are approximately 2 to 3 tons per acre at approximately $230 per ton, an increase in this crop yield would be extremely beneficial to the farmer. Theoretically, this innovation would be able to do this by supplying the water each part of the crop needs when it needs it. Finally, there would also be potential to export this product to the United States, among other nations, as the agricultural sector is facing many challenges when it comes to water use and water availability. This project is a fairly simple idea, but can have many benefits. Testing would need to be done to ensure that the Hutch Plus irrigation innovation is feasible, as well as to assess the degree of water efficiency and possible yield increases for crops. More research could be done in order to make this product more cost-effective or improve it, such as by making the system wireless. Additionally, research could be done to determine if this system could be used to determine the nutrient needs of the crop or scan for pests. I believe this idea needs some fine-tuning when it comes to the engineering side of things, but that the idea itself is good and could be very beneficial to Canada and those who use crop irrigation. For further information about the Hutch Plus irrigation innovation, there is a detailed written evaluation available.